even if you said maybe like they just ran PS4 games and only and down, like people would still
People
buy them.
still buy it.
Just how valuable they were. But coming in like rounding up, like runner up for like the best portable consoles, I would probably just say
Like a Nintendo DS would probably be like
for
like
sure.
second. But I think PSP of all time because you can do so much. You can watch movies, play games,
They tried with that
listen to
PS
music.
Vita,
Vita, they was yeah.
but I
By that time, like handheld stuff was coming obsolete.
or
Wasn't
like
nobody
you
really
couldn't put that
playing.
much tech in a handheld as
Mm-mm.
much as that was. I think that was that window of time where people were heavy on graphics. Really, nothing else
Yeah,
came
like because
anywhere.
the PS3 and the Xbox 360 was like blowing up at the time.
I can't even think about
It
what
was still
time
in their
period.
prime. That's when the PS Vita came out, like in 2011,
Because if
12-ish era.
you know what, because if I remember, correct me if I'm wrong. 2007 to 2008 to like 2012, people were like so heavy on graphics. And I look back at that time because if you look at a lot of games that kind of released around that time, that's what they were appealing to was the graphics.
And the
You
graphics.
can play it, and the game was just ass. The game was terrible, but
Mm.
it's like that you can tell like they very much
They
cared
were
about the
focusing
graphics.
on the graphics as
And I
part of
think it
the
was because, we were going from PlayStation 2 to
yeah, that
PlayStation
transition.
3, and people were kind of wanting it to be like a bigger jump from PlayStation 3 to 4, right? Or Xbox 360 to
That's
Xbox
why I
One.
was one.
And it's like, I think I'm glad they did make a jump because if you notice, it really wasn't a crazy jump from like PS3 to PS4 for real. Like,
Mm-mm.
it was the smoothness, but it's like they really just,
The smooth the transition for
but
sure.
what I noticed is like, they really went heavy on the graphics, but after that time period, they kind of went back to storylines. They went back to gameplay. Like they went back to focusing on things that it seems like that gamers cared more about.
Yeah.
But that time period, because even Madden, like any sports game between like '07 and 12, it looks like they tried to like really scale it up graphics wise,
Graphic wise, but the gameplay wasn't all that
or it didn't just
spectacular.
improve for 6 years. That's why 2K, I think, what like 12 and 13 seems so cool because it's like okay, about time, like you did
The
something different.
gameplay
Because
focus on.
it's like it's hard when you sell like a consumer on graphics and that's the only thing you increase and the graphics that you increase just aren't that significant.
Saying now GTA 4 did a good job of doing all that because they
For
had the
sure.
best like
For
the
sure.
graphics wasn't you go back and play, you like these graphics terrible. But at the
Oh,
time,
at that
at the
I can't
time
even
it was
explain it.
it was
Yeah.
looked so real, like the physics was good, the graphics was good, like back then
It's to
what
the
it
point
was.
where like if you probably maybe put some mods on it or whatever and played it on PC and like or scaled it up or whatever the resolution, it might look like real good because
Right.
but you can tell like it was ahead of its time. It was ahead of its
Yeah,
time.
they was going for like they was still going for the realism at the time because it was just coming out back when the PS3 first came out and that
Yeah.
game dropped too.
Man, you made me. You really. I saw a walkthrough of GTA 4, and I was thinking about downloading it.
I'm saying 'cause they did a lot with that one. Like San Andreas was like the probably the pinnacle on PS2 when
What
it
was the
came to all
best?
that stuff.
What was the best Grand Theft Auto?
That one in GTA 4, in my opinion. GTA San Andreas was the best one on PS2, and then 4 PS3.
I went back and tried to play the definitive
Like
edition.
5 is fun too because it was they added the
Hmm.
three main characters